So, yesterday, I decided that I was going to sign up for internships.com and look for an internship there. And I found one. Just finished a Google Hangouts interview, and apparently I got the job. However, the inner skeptic in me says that this is a scam. So, for the record, internships.com, I hate that website. I really don't like it. It has a lot of, in my opinion, it has a lot of problems that a website shouldn't have, such as randomly taking you to the mobile site for no reason, being very unresponsive. You type stuff, there's noticeable delay from when you type and when it appears, and then just a bunch of other small things that I noticed while I was using it. So I wasn't happy as I was using it. And now, the first thing that I get back was from this one random company. I'm not going to say who they are, but random company X. And they have an interview over Google Hangouts, which is interesting. I've never had an interview over Google Hangouts. Didn't even know people did interviews over Google Hangouts, and not like a webcam chat, literally just text. So, a little confused at first. Figure it's okay, I'm a fast typer, and typing gives me a chance to really make sure that everything comes out well. On top of this, so everything's going well, we're doing negotiations, and then it comes up that pay is $25 an hour, which, hey, I'm all for that's a pretty good pay, but for the position itself, that's a lot. It's more than you'd expect. From there, everything continues, and we get down to like software that's required for the job, and there's a long list of software. And finally, the one thing that really caught my attention, because this is a common thing that's done on Craigslist, and I know this because this happened to me, except I didn't get scammed. I looked it up and it turns out that it was a scam. They said that they were going to send a check to be used to purchase the software that's needed for the job. They also said they were going to send a laptop. So, that's supposed to be coming in the mail soon. I gave them the school address, so assuming it is bad, it's not a problem because it's the school address. Didn't give them any banking information, but that check... Why send a check? I don't know, I guess if everything does indeed come in the mail, I'll be able to call the bank that the check came from and verify whether or not the check is actually legitimate. And if they actually do send a computer, I guess that would show that they are kind of serious about it, and it's not a scam. But yeah, I'm a little worried because there was very much a stress on, like, a large portion of the conversation. More than a single message was, we're sending you a check. When it arrives, tell me ASAP and deposit it as soon as possible. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, crap, I also don't have a mailbox right now. Well, I'll have to figure that out. I'll be getting a tracking number soon, so I'll be able to track where it is, and then if it gets delivered and they don't actually have a place to put it, I can probably just go and pick it up myself. But yeah, I don't know what to take from that. Don't know what to take from that. Hello there, guys, this is Silent Mist, and welcome back to the vlog! What a way to begin the day. I check my email first thing, and I'm like, oh, look, a response. Got excited. I really hope that it's not fake, because if it is, man, that's a low blow. Someone's just literally looking for a job, and you're trying to scam them? It's not cool, man. But maybe it is legit. Maybe I'm just a skeptic. We'll see. We'll see in the coming days. I do need to wake up tomorrow, apparently. Quite early for this. 8 o'clock. They're going to be briefing me about some stuff, so I'll be able to further determine whether or not it's real. And right now I'm just kind of playing the innocent, oh, this is great, I'm so happy to get this job position. But yeah, my intuition usually isn't super off, especially about things like this, which is why I'm quite hesitant about it right now. And heck, if it is bad, well, do everything in my power to make sure that everything is as corrected as possible, or at least, I don't know who you report fraud to in this world. I don't think you're just like, I don't think you call the police and you're like, hello, I got this email from person X, and they were just like, yeah, it was a scam. And yeah, I don't think that's how you do it. But, I don't know. I'll figure out what to do. On the bright side, well, not on the bright side, the the thing that I did yesterday with the unpaid job is a thing. Well, that happened and it went really well. Not sure how to feel about it, though, because it's unpaid. The other thing, which was an interview that was never scheduled, but I did all the stuff for, which I'm still waiting to hear back. I really hope that I do hear back. It'd be kind of unfortunate if I didn't. But, one other thing I'm still waiting to hear back from. Hopefully I can schedule that interview soon, because I still need to figure out what I'm doing for where I'm going to be over the summer, and right now, everything is super in limbo, and it all depends on whether or not I get a job. So yeah, the struggles of looking for a job. But other than that, I'm here home alone right now. If we come into the room, and instead of going this way, we go this way, I have since set up everything. Over here, there's the server computer running everything. Here is the normal computer. There's the desktop. There's the secondary desktop, which is currently off because it gets really hot in this room. So I had to disable them. And then, of course, the two big screens, because big screens are so much better than small screens. And then, in a game of rock, paper, scissors, which I won, I didn't want to win. I was supposed to get that spot, but that spot was confiscated from me. It's such a cute little spot. I could have set up my laptop just like that over there, but no. I didn't get that. I guess this setup does make a little bit of sense, though, because I do have the larger setup, but still, I wanted that spot. It's such a cute little spot. But other than that, yeah, I need to make some food, and by make some food, I mean I should have, well, I definitely have a bunch of Chinese leftovers. I have 4 egg rolls, some egg drop soup, and some lo mein. I don't know which one it is. They're two different things. But I'm gonna make some food, and then I'm going to record some stuff, because I need to do that. I had a video go out yesterday and a video go out today on the main channel. I uploaded 11 vlogs yesterday, so I'll be able to once again re-catch up the vlog. And then on top of that, yeah, I want to start to get on a consistent summer schedule, because it's summer. I have time to do this now. So I'm going to record some stuff, I'm going to schedule some stuff, I'm going to eat some food. See you guys in a bit. So I've come to the conclusion that that interview was indeed a scam, and then so were the next two. And wow, scamming, like trying to get people that are looking for a job and then trying to scam them. It's a pretty low blow, but it was pretty funny, because on the second one I just kind of just started saying stupid things left and right, and they just kept going on and on. So obviously it was about, like, here's a little excerpt of what I had written, and they're just like, well, you're doing great so far, and I'm like, I see. And the funny thing is, like, since I'm looking for a job, I have all the spare time in the world. I don't have a job. I'm looking for a job, so the time being wasted here isn't so much mine, but it was kind of funny. And it just got to the point of where I was like, okay, after a while, let me just scroll down to it. So, real talk, is scamming profitable? Like, just right out of nowhere, is it profitable? And they're like, yeah, seriously? And yeah, it was certainly interested. And then it gets down to this. Are you interested? I'm like, this is going from, like, a scam to a actual offer of something completely unrelated. Needless to say, that's where the conversation ended. So that happened, and I'm a little annoyed because stupid website. That website is terrible. Don't use internships.com. 10 out of 10 would not recommend, because I've heard back from 3 or 4 people, and all of them are the exact same. Almost the exact same. All 4 of them are definitely scams. And I'm not sure how that works. I think I mentioned it before, like, what'll happen is they'll tell you a bunch of things, and then at some point or another they're going to say, you need to purchase this one thing. We're going to send you a check, deposit it, get back to us after it's been deposited. And because of that, something happens where they send you an invalid check, and as a result you have to pay some sort of cancellation fee, and then the amount that was deposited in back to them, and I have no clue how that works. It's kind of questionable, to say the very least. But now that that's over, one thing completely unrelated to all of this that I just found out today is this neat little plugin called Side Player that lets you have a YouTube video just in the corner of your browser, and you can scroll through different tabs, and it stays in that corner. Like, we go from here to Imager, and oh, okay, it got a little messed up now. Now it's in the wrong place. Can it be moved? No. Huh. That's a little screwy. It's perfectly fine here, but then it... Oh, nope, it's fixed. There we go. So, that is... Oh, geez. Text messages shouldn't give away a bunch of people's numbers. Yes, so... Oh, wow. If you close it, it even goes to another page. Like, I'll close... Oh, wait. I think this is my last Chrome window open. There we go. Okay, now it's there. And if I drag and drop this over here, it stays over there. And if I close this one, it'll go over to the other screen. Yes, that's really cool. That's really cool. I like it. But in yesterday's vlog, I said we were going to do something with this, and I'm going. Let me pause this first of all. And I'm going to get all the stuff needed in order to do stuff with this. So give it a second, and I'll be right back. It's Rockbox time. Install. Oh, the bootloader's already installed. Well, reinstall it, because why the heck not? So Rockbox is some third-party firmware for the iPod and a lot of other things. Lets you just add a whole lot of functionality to it. And we're going to be installing that onto the old iPod. I've also been looking for a couple of things on eBay. Basically, I'm looking for a... Let's see, I don't actually know what the socket is called. I think it's a 50-pin hard drive to SD adapter. 50-pin to SD? Do these exist? I don't actually know if this thing exists. Basically, I want to be able to throw a SD card into this thing and use it as a storage drive because, well, you can use the old 1.8-inch PATA drives, but they're not that good. I mean, you can get a 60 gigabyte one. I think I saw a 60 gig one. Actually, if I go back, can I find it? Yeah, there is a 60 gig one that is going for $10, which in all honesty isn't too bad. But I'm really looking for something larger than that, and specifically something solid state, so I want to get an adapter. However, what are they? Like the ZIF cards, CF 128 gigabytes. So 128 gig CF cards are kind of expensive. And you really don't want to buy flash memory on eBay, or at least that's something I've always gone as a rule of thumb, because that's where they do a lot of... That's where you can buy a lot of cheap, fake stuff really easily. It's eBay. So don't buy flash memory off of eBay. But, oh, looks like this is done. Hit the OK button. And I think that means this is done, which means all we have to do is take this thing, unplug it, and oh look, it automatically turned itself off. How nice. And you can see my camera. And now, yep, it boots into Rockbox, which is a really cool thing because it lets you do a lot of stuff that you normally could not do within, with an iPod. Unfortunately, it does not look nearly as good as the iPod does, and all of the stuff is very small. Can you, like... No, you cannot. Okay, I'm gonna put a couple of things on here, and then I can show you a couple of really cool things that you can do with Rockbox. Oh, so familiar. So nostalgic. I've been using this for such a long time. It's so nice to see it back. Okay, so I've transferred a few things over to the iPod, and oh no, the screen is turned off. And let's see if we can just very carefully do this. So first of all, the first thing that you get by installing Rockbox is support for a lot of other audio playback formats. So instead of being limited to just MP3, right here I have a random FLAC file. Actually, this was the first FLAC file that I could find. And erase dynamic playlist, sure, whatever. And hopefully, there we go. Oh, that's loud. probably shouldn't play it for too long, but that's a FLAC that it can play now, which is really nice. Other than that, I don't know if this will work just like this. Will it? Oh, I think it will. Now it will just autoplay, and give it a second. I think if I plug this in... Oh, wow, that's really laggy. Oh, that's super laggy. Oh, that's so super laggy. Oh, wow. Let me... Can I get out of this? Oh, that's really loud and really laggy, but I can play Pokemon on my old iPod. Oh, there we go. It's extraordinarily laggy, though, as you can see. Yeah, it's kind of funny how Pokemon, of all things, is, or like a Game Boy Advance game, a Game Boy Color game, sorry, is so ridiculously laggy. But if we just go over to here and quit, the other thing I wanted to try out was Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, because I think a game like this would actually work pretty well if it wasn't super laggy, mainly because you have the 4 directions and then this as A. And let's see, will that be the case? Oh, maybe not. It's just really laggy. Oh, wow. This is extraordinarily laggy. But did you expect anything else? I certainly didn't. But, I mean, I like doing this for no other reason than it's just really fun to have an iPod that can do this. This honestly isn't practical at all, but it doesn't mean that that's not a cool thing. And oh, no, I was hoping for a second that maybe I'd be able to play some more videos with this, and actually I probably could, but yeah, no, that's not what the point of this is. But now, this iPod, this old beast, has been Rockboxified, and I really want to order those parts to make this thing better again, because it's a really, really cool thing. It's really inconvenient to use. Now, well, it's not inconvenient to use, it's just the battery's almost dead and it's not really that big, so I can't really fit my entire catalog onto it. But if I could, I would definitely use it. Now I'm curious to see how, like, FLACs and other things sound on here, because, yeah, one of the problems with this iPod, or this generation of iPods, is you can't really make them go that loud while keeping the audio fidelity. So I'm going to test it out with a couple of things and see how good this thing can sound, because this has one of the Wolfenson, something like that. It has a very special DAC in it, the very high quality one. And I would very much like to test it out, because I do like my good sounding music. So let's see how things sound after I test a couple of things out. I've changed the theme and made the font a little bit more readable. Before it was just a teeny bit too small to be super usable, but now it's perfectly fine. But now that we're booted into the Rockbox OS, if we ever want to boot out of it and back into the iPod OS, you just restart the thing, lock it, and start it back up, and it should boot up into the official firmware instead of into the Rockbox firmware, which is super convenient just in case you want to go back. And I mean, as cool as Rockbox is, it's just not as aesthetically pleasing as the original iPod one, so yeah, I'm just booting back into it, and oh look, my battery's almost dead. To be not surprised at all, considering that this thing's battery is beyond shot. So that's Rockbox. I love Rockbox. Other than that, yeah, there's not really too much that this thing can do, other than play Game Boy Color games and music. What else do you need in an iPod? But other than that, let's see, what else am I gonna do today? I don't know, I'm probably gonna send out a couple more resumes on not that one website, because that one website is stupid and is filled with scammers. Dang it, I spent like a sizable amount of time trying to get that all to work yesterday, so or putting that all together, not getting it to work. Unfortunate, but stuff happens, I guess. Okay. Be back in a little bit, guys. Oh, I missed the stop button. No! The monolith of doom stands there waiting to judge you! Just kidding, it's an Android. Although, I mean, given the size of Google, that's not exactly a... It's not exactly wrong. I'm just kidding. I love Google. So I use their phones, or at least their operating system, and their search engine, and their platform to distribute videos, and like every single other Google service that exists. They're taking over the world and we're not even stopping them. But that's okay because we love him. Or something like that. But I'm going to end off today's vlog. It's been an interesting day, to say the very least, with all of the scamming that's happened today and then rockboxing the old iPod. But it's time for things to come to a close. So guys, I do hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, that's wonderful. I will see you tomorrow. That sounds like... If you enjoyed my videos, great! No, that sounds terrible. Yeah. But... You know, I've been doing this vlog thing now, or I've restarted the vlog, what, 50 days ago? Something like that. And I still have no clue how to end off the vlog. Maybe one day it'll just click, and I'll know. I'll say something accidentally, and I'll just know at that moment, that's it. That's definitely how I'm gonna end off the vlog. But that day is not today, unfortunately. So, I do hope that you enjoyed today's video, and hope for a future in which there is a proper way to end these vlogs off. Till then, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!